you might be at idea phase, you might be at MVP phase, you might be V1 phase or beyond. I think for most people, oftentimes they think about that as like a solution that they're selling, whereas I think the best way to think about it is a set of problem statements you're validating and really ranking those in terms of what's the highest priority, and then kind of testing some assumptions. So for me, I listed some things that are like actual observations and problem statements or assumptions I've had as a founder and CEO. For the startup 2 times ago, we were hearing from a lot of companies in 2016, 2017 that they couldn't find qualified data science talent. And then when COVID hit, we were doing we were building remote interviewing software before COVID. So we ended up getting really pulled into market, and we were assuming that they would pull companies to workforces back by a certain time. So we were like testing some of those things, right? In addition to that, like you have an initial ICP. Like it doesn't have to be the best ICP in the world yet. It will change and fluctuate over the years as you grow markets and products, but you have kind of a network that you've leveraged to gather that ICP, and it's time to go cold, like cold emailing, cold prospecting. In addition to that, you want to like test those market assumptions and product assumptions, quite frankly, and then like kind of reiterate on those things to get you to messaging, right? Like I think a lot of people skip this stuff and they just start sending emails out and they're like, hey, we're building this thing that's this thing, it's great, and and why isn't anyone responding to it? Well, you haven't done these upfront things to validate the high priority pain, test your assumptions. That's your messaging. That's why like customer acquisition happens